To access the RxNT EMR, you will go to rxnt.com. Preferred browser is Chrome. Once logging in at customer login, you'll then come into the customer login screen, entering in your username and then your password. And from here, it will launch you to the dashboard. Clicking on Electronic Health Record will take you to your home screen. From here, at the bottom, you'll be able to search for your existing patients, or if needed, put in a new patient. So typing in my existing patient's last name and selecting Enter or Search will take me to my patient search. Here, bottom left, clicking on the name of the patient brings me to my patient dashboard. From the patient dashboard, I'm able to review the various tabs. Rx history, this would be with regards to prescription history. Current meds, showing any medications the patient's currently taking. Claims history, which would provide you the claims medication history for that patient. Allergies can be entered. Note is just an internal post-it note. Problems is where diagnoses can be entered or within the encounter forms. Family history, the patient's family history can be entered. Referrals, they'll not be generated from the system at this time. Encounters we'll come back to, skipping over all the way down to the second row where we see patient documents. Here you're able to upload patient documents, either scanned in or saved on the system. Procedures, the billing or CPT codes, which will be entered through the encounter forms. Profile, which provides you the ability to do a basic health profile. So coming back to the right and clicking on Encounters. On our left, if we look, clicking on Add Encounter, we're then able, once it pulls up, to select, going at the top, clicking on the drop-down, we see all the different templates that are available. So selecting the initial one, which here, ASAP intake form, you're able then to complete the form. You can come just up and save, which will allow you to come back to the form at a later time to complete the encounter. You can also go to Preview and Save and view the information that you've entered into the system. When everything is complete, you'll come to the bottom. You'll select the square here next to Sign and then Save. This will then sign the encounter form. You'll no longer be able to edit or delete the encounter form, but if needed, you can add on an addendum note. So again, all the ASAP forms have been loaded into the Encounters tab for all of the therapists at ASAP. Here we're able to view, edit, copy, release, and delete. Edit and delete means that it has not yet been signed and the encounter form can still be edited or deleted. View lets us view the encounter form. Copy can be used when you're doing perhaps a 90-day update. You can copy forward all the information entered except for diagnosis and CPT codes and signatures, but all the other information will carry forward with the new encounter date. When clicking on Release, whether the encounter form is signed or not, it will then release the encounter to the billing. And from here, I'm, as you see here, not loaded in as a user, but all of the individuals have been loaded in as a user per Jim's instructions. But once release is selected, it would then release the encounter over to the billing side, which means also the demographics and any insurance information that's been added would be released as well. And if we look to the right, we would see a check mark if it was signed, and even further, it would let us know if it had been released for billing. Once it's been released over for billing, the PM users are able to process that encounter from there. So again, just to review, coming into the home screen, once you log in, you'll come to the bottom and select Patient Search, typing in your patient's name, selecting Search or Enter, clicking bottom left on the name of the patient, and then coming over to our right where I'm circling and selecting Encounters, then to our left, clicking on Add Encounter, and then going to the top of the screen where you'll be able to select the encounter form that you're using for that visit. So the last form that we had selected will pull up, so we see ASAP intake form. If this is not the form that we need to use at this time, we click the drop down and select the encounter form that we need to use. Again, you can use Preview and Save to review the information that you've inputted, as well as save and come back. Or if the encounter form is ready to be signed and saved, you're able to check the box listed as Sign and then Save. You can change the encounter date, the date of the visit, but you're not able to change the date and time of when that template has been signed. This again is just a basic review of how to begin an encounter form.